Hey, what's up? I'm Ashley. Thank you for watching this video, and today we're going to be talking about 7 shows and movies that feature Black lesbian couples, part 2. And you can check out part 1 in the description and at the end of this video. So we're going to start things off with Jackie and Bobby in this film called Bruised. Bruised stars Halle Berry, who not only produces this film, she makes her directorial debut. She plays Jackie Justice, an MMA fighter who leaves the sport in a disgrace. Just downright embarrassed. She goes from the top to scrubbing toilets, literally. And she turns into this really angry person. She ends up getting talked into doing underground fighting by her manager, who is her trash boyfriend, just trash. Throw him away. But by doing these underground fights, she ends up meeting this fight promoter who promises Jackie that she's going to be back on top. So when Jackie starts training for this fight, that's when she meets Bobby. Bobby challenges Jackie in multiple ways. She is stubborn, but she does end up being the shoulder that Jackie can lean on. They start to bond and get closer as it turns into this relationship. But I almost forgot to tell y'all that while Jackie is trying to get her life together, her son, who she gave up as a baby, ends up getting dropped off at her doorstep. So not only is she trying to build a relationship with her son she never knew and who has never known her, they don't know each other. She's trying to get her career back and figure out this relationship with Bobby. So if y'all trying to find out if Jackie fumbled the bag with all 3, then you can watch Bruised on Netflix. Next on the list is Zeke and Kenna in Rafiki. Now, before you watch this, just know that there's violence and homophobia. You could get triggered. So the film follows Kenna and Zeke, and they're both the daughters of opposing politicians. And as they fall for each other, they have to hide their relationship from their family and their community, because being gay is illegal in Kenya. As a matter of fact, this film was banned in Kenya. But overall, this was a really good movie. And not only was the acting good, the directing was good, the visuals was good. This was a pretty movie. I thought they were going to leave us sad and depressed, but it did give us some hope in the end. If you want to check out Rafiki, you can watch it on Canopy, or you can stream it on multiple streaming services, but you're going to have to pay about $2.99 or $3.99. Next up is Kat and Tia in The Bold Type. Tia was Kat's campaign manager and love interest in season 3. It all started when Kat tried to save the last lesbian bar in New York City. She failed at that, so when it closed due to gentrification because of this city councilman, Kat ends up volunteering for this campaign of his opponent. But when she saw that the opponent sucked, the opponent was trash, Kat decided to run herself. And that's how she met Tia. And even though this relationship was short-lived, I still loved them together. And they were actually really cute with good chemistry. I liked how they were so different in certain ways, but still meshed together well. You can watch Tia and Kat in season 3 of The Bold Type on Hulu. Next is Hen and Karen in 911. Now, I have to admit, I haven't seen every episode, but from what I've seen, I do like these two together. But this relationship does not come easy. There's cheating going on. Hen has a child from a previous relationship, and there's drama about that. But Hen and Karen are trying to have a child of their own, and they're having IVF issues. So that's causing some more drama and strain on their relationship. You can watch Hen and Karen in 911 on Fox and Hulu. Next up, Sophie and Ryan in Batwoman. Ryan is Batwoman, and Sophie is a part of Agent of Crow's security, who's been on Ryan's neck, trying to lock her up. Ryan and Sophie know each other from Ryan's various run-ins with the law, but it's not her fault. The two were at odds at first, to say the least, but they slowly started to build a relationship. I can't emphasize enough how we really get to see 2 Black queer characters who have a whole season and a half of interactions. We get to see them grow and fall in love, and their relationship wasn't rushed for once. It's giving happiness. I'm happy. You can watch Sophie and Ryan in Batwoman on HBO Max and Prime Video. Next is Jill and Tina in Queens. Now, this is a complicated relationship. It's an entanglement. Jill is married with a husband, but she's been having an affair with Tina for a few years now. And Tina has been patiently waiting for Jill to end things with her husband, but Jill is too afraid to do it. But after all of this back and forth, Jill eventually does end things with her husband to be with Tina publicly. But just because she did that doesn't mean they're out here living happily ever after. You want to talk about dropping the ball and fumbling the bag? If you haven't seen Queens, you can watch it on Apple TV and Vudu. Now, this next show, Law & Order Organized Crime, has been recommended to me in comments, but I've never been into Law & Order, but I have checked out one episode, and this show does feature Black queer women. All I really know is Ayanna is a sergeant detective, and she was married to Denise, but they got divorced, and they have a son named Jackson. But while I was trying to find something about this show, I did find out that people love Ayanna's character. So I'm going to watch a few more episodes to see what this is about. But you can watch Law & Order Organized Crime on NBC and Peacock. And that's my list of shows and movies that feature Black lesbian couples. Let me know if you've seen any of these shows or movies, and if not, do you plan on watching them? And if you haven't already and want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.